Hey guys, can you guys hear me? Hope everybody's doing well. So guys, quick update, guys. It's been a long day, um, and I've been talking with a lot of people today. So guys, just a quick update. My understanding is that Jaime Castañeda should be out shortly, guys. I want to thank everybody that has helped out Jaime with any bail money because definitely that was going to be needed. I know some people reached out to me um, through all different shapes, ways, or forms, considering that I don't have Facebook right now. So a lot of people reached out to me through Instagram. A lot of people reached out to me on private text. A lot of people reached out to me on WhatsApp. A lot of people reached out to me. Actually, like two people emailed me as well. So um, so people that wanted to um, to get a hold of me. They were able to get a hold of me, and we were able to come up with the money to bail Jaime out. So everybody that contributed monies, I want to thank everybody, and I'm sure like that's just me, guys, but I'm pretty sure Jaime. I can't speak for Jaime, but I know for a fact. Let me just close out some things here. So give me 1 second, guys. Shout out to everybody right now. Give me 1 second, guys. Um, I'm just closing some things. I actually just finished work right now. So let's see if this is working. So anyway, guys, let me get off these things off my mind right now, and then I'll read everybody's comment. Um, so anyway, guys, really quick, let me tell you what's gone on today. It's been very stressing for me, and I'm not the one that actually went to jail, so I can only imagine what Jaime has been going through. Like, because obviously, I feel I don't know the whole situation of why he was arrested. We'll find out more details as they come. But I can only kind of have a small idea of what he may have gone through yesterday and today, like today, because it's been a long 24 hours, more like 34 hours, right? So I just want to thank everybody that contributed money. I forward go. So yeah, talking about money, guys. I hate talking about money, but it's just something that needs to be put out there. Okay. So all the money that was given to me, all the money that was given to me, I went ahead and sent that money to Jaime's family. I was able to get in touch with the family, and I told them that everybody that watches Jaime, the people that support Jaime, and the people obviously that can, and I'm not talking just financial. A lot of people obviously have shown a great deal of support for Jaime, so I'm definitely Um, very proud of everybody, guys. Everybody came together, not just financially, but morally. Everybody showing support because at the end of the day, Jaime has spoken up for a lot of people. He's been he's been the voice of a lot of people, guys. And believe me, I definitely can say he's he's been my voice as well. I can definitely tell you that much, guys. So Jaime has been my voice as well, not just for me, but for a lot of people, guys. So, so guys, there's a cash app that belongs to Jaime's brother. I was able to confirm with Jaime's brother earlier um, that is his cash app. So if you guys were sending to the other cash app, that's perfectly fine. Let me just give you the cash app that was given to me. Well, that's where I sent the money to. So the cash app that was given to me, guys, was huh? No, porque okay. So guys, I'm not gonna put the Cash App entirely because some people are gonna report it and stuff. But but the Cash App that was put out there is actually showing. Yeah, I'm not gonna say, guys. If you guys sent the Cash App, you can privately message me or Jaime to confirm with that. But what I can tell you guys, I can guarantee that the money that you guys personally sent me to my Cash App to $F Maruchan, that was given to Jaime's brother. I can definitely confirm that all the money was sent to Jaime's family. All right. And my understanding is that Jaime should be out like anytime right now, I think. So as soon as he makes a live video, if he does decide to go live, I will get off the live video. I definitely would like to hear from him to find out what may have happened, or at least his opinion or his acknowledgement of what may have happened. But my understanding, Jaime should be out by tonight, if he's not out already. Um, but I would definitely want to thank everybody that personally has sent me money because all that money has been sent to him. And guys, and the reason, here's the thing, and there's been a lot of people that have shared their opinion with me. Some people have mentioned that I should have probably waited for today till the newspaper kind of put it out there, I guess, or that it was like public or whatever. And the reason that I went live yesterday is um, is that at the end of the day, Jaime would have done the same for me. If and I definitely would like to think, like I said, guys. I mean, he's been a good friend. I would definitely like to think that if I went to jail right now and he knew about it, and it's for like a legitimate reason, like it's not like you know, let's just say I went to rob a bank, right? Because there's no like if I went to rob a bank and he's like, hey, let's free Frank, and he just robbed the bank, like obviously that would be wrong. But for the situation that occurred yesterday, you know, if something like that were to happen to me, then yes, for sure, I can definitely guarantee you that he would have done the same thing for me. Is he would have, tried to help me out in some way as possible. So that's why yesterday, guys, I decided that as soon as I knew something about it, guys, I already knew what was going to happen, and not because anybody told me, but it's because, guys, like, as far as Raymondville is concerned, I mean, we've seen it. We've seen things that have happened in Raymondville, you know. So I already knew that the first thing was gonna like the first thing that was gonna happen as soon as I found out that Jaime was arrested is number one, first thing that he was gonna need our help in getting some bail money. All right. There was no doubt in my mind that his bond was gonna be set to zero. Like if I had any doubt, it was very little, guys. It was like a very small doubt. Like I was thinking, I don't think Jaime's gonna get a free bond, like a free PR bond. So the first thing that came to mind is that when it happened, is that we're gonna need to help Jaime out with getting some bailment. That was number one. All right. If we can spin it in circles on how you want to put it out there. At the end of the day, guys, we were gonna need to come together and get Jaime some money so that we can get him out of jail. That was number one. All right. And I don't care what anybody might think of me, but that was that was my thought. Like, hey, you know what? We need to get him out as soon as possible. Like, I mean, it's already 10 p.m. and my understanding, like, I think he's already out. But imagine if we waited till today. Like, imagine if I didn't. And by the way, guys, I actually just got out of work right now. I just got out of work right now. I was busy all day today. and I was busy all this evening. So at what time would I have gone live and talked about it? You know, at until this time. Hey guys, did you know that Jaime went to Joe yesterday? So obviously I took the initiative and said, you know what, we need to help Jaime out because I mean we all got the money that was needed, but even till later this afternoon, I didn't know what was going to happen. And fortunately, we all came together and we all contributed the monies that was needed. So that was number one. Now the second thing, guys, is I knew that that Raymondville newspaper, the Raymondville Chronicle, that Raymondville Chronicle is a small town, guys. It's 10,000 people. Newspapers are dying, even in Brownsville, McAllen, all the larger cities. But Raymondville is a small town, so their newspaper only gets printed once a week. Every Wednesday, guys, every Wednesday, the Raymondville Chronicle puts out a weekly edition. That newspaper comes out 6 in the morning, and they get all the information that happened during that week, and they put it all together in the newspaper. So I knew for a fact when Jaime was arrested, and of course if Ronya was arrested as well, I knew for a fact that they were gonna put them on the front page. I knew, like, there was no now this for sure. I had no doubt in my mind that they were gonna be put on the front page. All right, that is absolutely 100% factual information in my mind. Yep, they're gonna be in the newspaper tomorrow. What else is gonna be expected? It's a small city, and sure enough, first thing that the newspaper puts out there is the pictures of them. You know. So regardless, guys, for anybody that may have had a difference in why I went live yesterday, it was gonna come out, guys. Everybody already knew something was happening, guys. Everybody knew something was happening. Jaime didn't go live anymore. He said he was gonna go live, and what was gonna happen, guys. Like everybody talks. There's a lot of people that talk to each other, in private messages on Facebook. It was a given, guys. So it's like if we knew that this was already happening, why not go confront the reality, guys? There's no reason to hide behind a curtain. Like we all knew what happened. A lot of us were talking to guys. I don't even have Facebook. All right, I don't even have Facebook, and I found out. I must have found out probably the moment that Jaime was arrested. You know, so if I was able to find out not even having Facebook, just imagine what was already said on Facebook. You know, so there was really no reason to hide this particular situation. Now, if it was a different situation, guys, like um, Jaime's been involved in some other legal stuff before. That's stuff that doesn't pertain to me. That's Jaime's. Jaime's talked about it before. Jaime's talked about it before. That's his personal situation. Whatever legal issues he may have had before with Hidalgo County. Like those are issues that I don't need to bring up, right? Like that's a whole separate thing. But this was something that us as a community we needed to come and rally behind against to help Jaime. So everybody was gonna find out, guys. Like if they didn't find out through me, they would have found out through Victor Salinas, through Digital Dimwit. I mean, there's Justice RGV made a post about it. Um, La Chismosa made a post about it yesterday. So there's a lot of other people out there that you guys would have got this information from. Anyway, so that's number two. Um, um, anyway, guys. So I just wanted to put that out there. Not everybody is gonna agree with the actions that I've taken, but 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 guys, if I wouldn't have done it, If I wouldn't have done it, the first thing that people would have told me is, well, how come you helped Ophelia when she went to jail? Like, she went to jail, and the first thing you're doing is getting cash up when you to get her out. So, guys, no matter what I would have done, whether I decided to help Jaime immediately or not, because they're gonna say, hey, well, Jaime's been in jail 24 hours. How come you haven't helped him? How come you didn't go live on your Facebook page? Oh, sorry, on your YouTube. No matter what I would have done, guys, I would have been criticized for it. You can't make everybody happy. I just did what I felt was the best thing to do to get them as soon as possible. Now, some people can agree differently, and we can agree to disagree. At the end of the day, you know, we all have Jaime's best interests in mind. Like, I don't have to watch his videos all the time. He doesn't have to watch my videos all the time. But Jaime's best interest is in the back of my mind. I do want him to be successful. I do want him to have his channel grow a lot more. I do want him to do a lot of good things with his page. He's done a lot of great things on his page on his own. I kind of helped him a little bit. I gave him some ideas, but like everything that he's accomplished has been because of himself. Yeah, there's people that have helped him, but at the end of the day, like he is the one that put makes it happen. So, I want to congratulate him for everything that he's done. But but anyway, but like I said, guys, I mean, we can all agree to disagree, guys. Like I'm very open about that, guys. I'm very open to agreeing to not to I'm open to agreeing and not and disagreeing at the same time. I'm open to criticism. I don't attack people. Yeah, I might get upset. People are gonna see things differently, guys. And Ruby Stephanie says you were speculating on something that you knew nothing about. Well, that's one of the things. Ruby is sorry, Ruby Stephanie. That's one of the things, Stephanie, is that I wasn't speculating. I said two things. I said one, he's gonna need bail money. He had a $30,000 bail, and yes, it was reduced to 15,000 or whatever, maybe. So that's not speculating. If it happened, it's not speculation. Number two, he was going to come out in a newspaper. First thing that the newspaper does is they put him up there. So that's not speculation. The things that I mentioned happened. But at the end of the day, this is not about me. It's about Jaime. Our priority is helping out Jaime, and he'll be making a live video when he's ready. Obviously, whenever he's ready, he'll decide to come on the air and maybe talk about it, or maybe he doesn't talk about it. That's obviously his personal choice to talk about it if he wants to. But my priority was at the time is um, is help Jaime as soon as possible because things work differently in that town. Things that we might feel it's normal, like if here in Houston or in Brownsville, Hidalgo County, we might think that those things happen and we can operate on the same level, but things happen and work differently in Raymondville, guys. All right, it just is. Like we've been on this whole road, most of us, for the last 3 years. We've seen that things don't operate the same way. Um, so so that's all I have to say, guys. Like I understand some people may not agree with me. Like we don't need to be fighting each other. Like other platforms, guys. There's other platforms that are out. They're probably fighting each other because when people disagree, they all start fighting and they all start calling each other names. I'm not gonna do that, guys. Like I definitely have appreciated everybody's concern. Some people have reached out to me. Some people said, Frank, you did the right thing. Some people said, Frank, you shouldn't have done it this way. And I understand, guys. Hey, it's already that was yesterday. Now we're in a new day. We all helped. We all helped what we could. We all came together, or maybe I helped a certain way, and some people said, Frank, you know what? I want to help Jaime in a different way, and that's fine, guys. Like at the end of the day, what counts? is helping Jaime. So if people helped Jaime in their own special way, awesome. Like at the end of the day, we still came together. We did it. We may have done things differently. Some people may have done it. Hey, you know what? Like I want to help Jaime this way. Hey, awesome. Like at the end of the day, we're all there to help Jaime. If Jaime is really a person that we really are truly supporting, it doesn't matter how we did it. The end of the day is that we did it our way, whether it was the right way or the wrong way. At the end of the day, we helped Jaime, and that's what counts. So, like I said, guys, we may not all agree. We may not like each other. I've said it. I've talked to a lot of people. Like we may not like all each other. Some people may not like me or whatever, but that's fine, guys. Like we don't all have to agree. Like we don't all have to say, oh, Frank, what Frank does and says is 100% the right way. There isn't a right way. There isn't a wrong way. It's how we feel. You know what is right in our mind. So that was what was right to me, and that's why I did it that way. Some people may have decided to do it a different way, but at the end of the day, we all came, did it our unique way, and Jaime will be out. That's what I can definitely tell you. Um, I can't tell you as far as the charges are concerned. I still haven't looked at the whole charges, but um, that's gonna be something that Jaime can speak about more. I'm not gonna sit here and say, you know what, guys, let me talk about Jaime's charges and and give you and start talking about something that I do not know. So I definitely will not do that. I definitely will let Jaime talk about those charges. Once Jaime talks about those charges, once we know what those charges are, and then we can say, you know what, Jaime, like wow, like we agree with what happened, or we don't agree with what happened. What the police may have done was maybe not according to how they should have done things. But because we don't know all the details, at least I can definitely agree on that. I'm not going to speak on that. I will let Jaime talk about those things if he chooses to do so. Or maybe he says, you know what, guys, like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, that's done. I can respect that. And we can move on and we can talk about other things. And, and I know at the end of the day, guys, we're all there to help each other. I believe that the community has had enough of this whole nonsense. That's I definitely have agreed. Maybe it's the right time, guys. I said it a long time ago. I honestly wanted to move on from long time ago. Nyla, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I wanted to move on from long time ago, guys. I wanted to move on from long time ago. Ever since the whole incident that happened back in February earlier this year, when a certain somebody came to my house, um, I wanted to move on, guys. Like I literally wanted to move on. And I say, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. Like, I'm gonna leave that in the past. I became the butterfly and whatever, you know. And I wanted to move on, guys. I wanted to move on. I really tried. All right, I really tried. I wasn't talking about nobody. I kind of minded my own business for several weeks, and every day I kept getting talked about. Every day, my wife, my daughter, my son, my wife's family, my family kept getting talked about day in and day out. So maybe now, maybe what happened, obviously, it's we're still unclear of what may have happened, but maybe it's a sign to finally, hey, maybe that certain individual that we all know, I'm not gonna even say her name. I'm not gonna say her name, but maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign for finally that they needed to get this wake up call and say, you know what, okay, it's time for me to finally talk about 10,000 topics and not Frank. You know what I mean? Maybe maybe this is a sign that that person needed to finally. I mean, and I still doubt it, but okay, we can sometimes try to have a glimmer of hope, even if it's even if it's by a little bit, you know. Um, Emily Gonzalez says, Frank, if you really think about it, you're kind of to blame too. You never press charges. Well, unfortunately, I did. I did go to the police here in Houston. I went to the police in Houston. I reported it, but if they didn't do anything, then that's a different situation, you know. But that's another story. But Emily, yeah, I did. I when that incident happened in February, I went to the police. You know, obviously nothing happened to me. I wasn't wrong about it. You know, they told me, Frank, you defended yourself. There's nothing that you did wrong. I reported it, and you know, it's up to the police to do something about it or to not do something about it. You know, I asked like once or twice. I didn't harass the police. I didn't call them every day. I didn't say, "Why are you not doing something about it? Do you know who I am? Are you not watching my videos?" You know, I did my part, and if the justice system failed me in Houston, then you know that's something that we can talk about it later on. But that's for another topic, guys. Right now, we're talking about what happened, and the only thing I can tell you guys is that Jaime should be out. Hopefully, he's able to go live soon. Maybe he doesn't go live tonight, and I definitely understand. It's been a long day. You know, a long night last night, of course, and today. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me just 1 minute, guys, really quick. It's something important I got to take care of. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to respond something on an email. So, guys, anyway, guys, as far as a lot of people ask me, what are my thoughts, guys? So here's my thing, guys. I'm kind of gonna let Jaime speak about what happened, and once Jaime talks about it, if he decides to, then I'll share my opinion. But my understanding is everybody's saying that Jaime's out, and I'm glad that he is. Um, we all came together, we all helped him, and I know he's gonna appreciate. And oh, by the way, last thing before I go, because this was gonna be a short video. So so what I'm gonna do, guys, is I always believe in transparency. All right. Um, I should be able to talk to Jaime tomorrow. All the people, all the all the people that have sent money to me through Cash App. What I'm gonna do, guys, is uh, well, I'm not gonna show you my whole screen, right? Because it's private. But guys, let me. No, I'm not gonna share it. It's private. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna print out the statement from all the people that sent me money for Jaime, and I'm gonna send it to Jaime. I'm gonna say, Jaime, look, this is how much money we got. This is how much money I sent to you. These are all the names of the people that sent me money. And if you want to reach out to them and thank them, then he can do that. Just so that there's no discrepancy with any money, because I don't want nobody to say, well, I sent Frank $500 and for your bail money. You know what I mean? So I don't want nobody to make any claims that are not true. So I will print a statement, show it to Jaime. I'll say, Jaime, look, here's all the money that was sent to me for you. Here's where I sent your family member all this money, and these are all the people. And if you want to reach out to them, obviously he can do. So that's something that I'll go ahead and do. Not that Jaime probably needs it, but just because I want to be transparent, because there was a good portion of money. Like, I mean, we definitely covered his bail. All right. So I don't want nobody to say, "Oh, I sent Frank money," and then obviously we know there's a lot of people that want to be instigators and say that they sent me money when they didn't. So I'll send the statement to Jaime, and if Jaime chooses to, you can say, Frank, you know what? Let me look at your statement. Like, sorry, let me look at your Cash App, just so that there's no discrepancy. I definitely can let him do that. So anyway, guys, with that being said, um, with that being said, I want to thank everybody once again. We will definitely look forward to hearing from Jaime. And the most important thing is that he's safe. Obviously, that's really the most important thing, that he's safe, that he's well, that he's gonna be that he's with his family. Getting some rest, maybe having a hot meal, and whenever he decides to talk about it, we'll all be listening to what he has to say, just showing our support, and just take it one day at a time, guys. So with that being said, guys, let me. Rubio 386 says, Frank, I don't think he could talk about it. Um, he might not be able to talk about it. I can definitely agree with you on that, but he should be able to at least say what the charges are, because all that is public information that will be out there. Like, you can look at the what do you call it? I forgot the. You can look at the sheet online. Casey Rod says, Frank, I wonder if they towed his car. Guys, Jaime's car didn't get towed. Jaime's car is in a safe location. Jaime's belongings are safe with him, so he should be fine as far as his car, any money that he may have had in cash, his cell phone, all that should be good. Like, I don't think his car got towed. Anyway, um, but anyway, guys, that's pretty much about it. Let me let you guys go. I have a long day tomorrow, guys. It's been a long day for me, guys. I mean, obviously, I wake up early, guys, and guys, by the time it was like 10 in the morning, I had almost no battery at work. And like, that's how many messages I was getting throughout the day. So I'm gonna get some rest, guys. I'm gonna have a good night's sleep. I stayed up last night talking with a lot of people. Um, I probably stayed up till like 2 in the morning. Um, People were messaging me. We're trying to figure out what to do. Trying to for us to come together and help Jaime out. So, Rubio 386 says, Frank, Angie is still in jail. Guys, I heard that Angie was in jail. I don't really care about Angie, to be honest with you. If she's in jail or not, that's really none of my concern. I don't know why she's in jail. The only thing that's important right now is that Jaime is okay, that he's out of jail, that he's with his family, that he's at home, and that's really the most important thing. So, As to why Zanji's in jail, I don't know. We'll find out some more information. So uh, I believe Glow put both of them in jail. I don't know about that. I would want to say it's probably not true, but then again, who knows? I mean, maybe she did have something to do with it. But anyway, we'll find out more about the charges as we get more information. Uh, Juan Pancho says, I also heard she ran over a pig. Maybe, like, I mean, I was in there. So anyway, guys, I'm pretty tired right now. Let me let you guys go. I am pretty tired, and I want to thank everybody once again. Like I said, we all came together, and some of us may have did it differently, but what counts, guys, really most important thing is we all came together. We did what we needed to do, and we helped Jaime. And end of day, that's what counts. And if any of you that Jaime values went to jail, I can definitely assure you that he will be doing the same thing. So, all right, guys. So let me let y'all guys go, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. And subscribe to the website on the newsletter. Subscribe to Instagram. Um, Subscribe to TikTok, even though I don't post a lot of TikToks, but I might start doing that soon. And I'm still trying to figure out the whole Facebook thing, guys. I'm still waiting a couple more days. There's something I'm working on, but if not, I will probably make another account. Maybe. I really am thinking about it. It's more like 40, 60. 40 means that I probably may, and 6% means that I probably may not do it. Anyway. Anyway, guys, I could keep going in circles and it'll probably be the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Y'all have a good night, guys. Thank you. Um, anyway, guys, y'all have a good one. Take care. Much love and support. And hashtag Jaime. All right, guys, let me let you guys go. You have a good night. And and uh, and Zelda, you don't need Instagram particularly. You can sign up on the newsletter on the website. Anyway, guys, y'all have a good night. Pórtense bien.